Hello friends, good evening. I am Dr. Kaustubh and I welcome you to UPSC Guides Prelims PYQ discussion series. In this series, I'll be discussing the PYQs of geography to identify the key concepts, the patterns, and whatever the concepts are, along with the takeaways for solving prelims PYQs. This will help you refine your strategy and improve your accuracy in this most important qualifying examination. Hello friends, I'm Dr. Kaustubh Bondre from UPSC Guide. Today we'll be discussing world location mapping based questions in geography previous year's prelims examinations. So we are discussing geography PYQs. The PYQs that we discuss today are from the section of world location mapping, right? So world mapping. Let us look at the first question. The term Levant, often heard in the news, roughly corresponds to which of the following regions? So you will you must have come across this term in newspapers a number of times or in news debates, especially when you're talking about Israel, Palestine, Hamas, and all this. So this Levant term is the part of region which is to the east of Mediterranean, region along the eastern Mediterranean shore. That's the correct answer, right? You have the countries like, if you look at the east coast of Mediterranean from top to bottom, you have Turkey in the north, right? But then below that, you have Syria, you have Lebanon, you have Israel, right? So this is the area which is called Levant area, region along the eastern Mediterranean shore. Region along the North African shore stretching from Egypt to Morocco, that is that's not called Levant, that is North Africa, right? Region along Persian Gulf and Horn of Africa, again it's called Horn of Africa, right? And Persian Gulf, that is totally different, right? Entire coastal areas of Mediterranean Sea, no, entire coastal area of Mediterranean Sea may have Mediterranean type of climate, exception of Libya and Egypt, but Levant is a term which is used for eastern Mediterranean locations, right? So region along eastern Mediterranean shore. So Levant refers to eastern Mediterranean region, present day Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Israel, Palestine, parts of Turkey. I've already told you the world map. The term is historically significant, cultural and geopolitical region, right? Trade, religion, politics. Levant is key in modern geopolitics due to the conflicts. This area has been in news for a very long period of time, right? Syrian crisis, then there was, the problem in certain areas of southern Turkey, then the issue about Israel and Palestine and the recent attack by Hamas, right? All this keep the area burning, unfortunately, and that is why this region tends to stay in news. Why are the other options incorrect? Region along North African shores, Maghreb, right? This is generally referred to as Maghreb, right? Egypt to Morocco. Region along Persian Gulf and Horn of Africa, this is wrong. This region is Saudi Arabia, UAE, Yemen, and this is not what we are discussing. Again, Mediterranean, entire coast, no, right? So final answer is A, region along the eastern Mediterranean shore. Next question. Consider the following countries: Azerbaijan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. Which of the above have borders with Afghanistan? This is very easy question, by the way. But the problem is it's highly confusing because they've given you the names of Central Asian countries and they have asked you which of the following share border with Afghanistan, and all of them same. It's like, all of them khichdi ban jata hai. All of them sound nearly similar, and it's very difficult to differentiate kaun sa kahan pe hai, right? So Central Asia is important. You should study it properly with respect to the neighboring countries, right? So which of the above have borders with Afghanistan? Yahan pe answer is C, 3, 4, and 5 only: Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan, right? Explanation: Afghanistan shares borders with 6 countries. These are the 6 countries that Afghanistan shares border. But I would say if you add, I would add the 7th country also, India. Afghanistan का जो वाखन कॉरिडोर है, that ये जो पाकिस्तान दिया है, right? Afghanistan shares Durand line with Pakistan. That's fair. That's fine. But POK, which is illegally occupied land by Pakistan in Kashmir, POK, Pak occupied Kashmir, it has 80-kilometer border with Afghanistan. The region is called Wakhan Corridor. So ideally, a list of 7 countries, I would say, that Afghanistan shares border. You can see the map here, right? So this is the Wakhan corridor that I'm speaking about. So this is POK area. So Afghanistan, in fact, has a border with India also, 80 kilometers border, Wakhan corridor. Now coming back to Afghanistan, if you see, here is Tajikistan, Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. बाद में इधर तो ईरान है, right? So these are the three countries with which Afghanistan does share its border. Kyrgyz, Kazakh, right? These are not included. Clear? So Azerbaijan, see, Azerbaijan to hai because Azerbaijan, it is in Caucasus. If you look at your world map and you see the region between Black and Caspian, it's like Caucasian area, right? So Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, these are the countries there. So वहाँ पे अफगानिस्तान का कोई रोल नहीं है. So this it is because it is above Iran, right? Caucasus. So Azerbaijan does not share border with Afghanistan. Kyrgyz भी नहीं है, Tajik है, Turkmen है, and then you have this Uzbek. Clear? So only Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan share borders. All other options are wrong. Final answer is C. 3, 4, 5 only. Next. Before we move on to the next question, I would like to tell you about the batch PARIKSHA, which has been launched by UPSC Guide. Here it is focused on Prelims 2025, a very nicely structured and designed test series as closely as possible to UPSC papers is brought for you. There is detailed evaluation, detailed discussion on these papers, and the admissions have already begun. Next. Consider the following pairs. Region often mentioned in news and country: Anatolia, Amhara, Cabo Delgado, and Catalonia. Now here, this is again world mapping. But I believe, see, आप सोच रहे होंगे दुनिया में इतने locations है, इतने regions है, इतनी अलग-अलग चीजें हैं, हर चीज को हम कैसे याद रखें? I'll tell you a simple formula. If you follow the current affairs of last 1 to 1.5 years or more, most of these questions which appear on world mapping, they do have certain connection to current affairs. Some or the other connection would always be there. The questions are triggered because of the news events or what is happening in those regions. Randomly कोई भी area उठा के पूछ लिया, ऐसा हो सकता है, but generally ऐसा नहीं होता. Generally, 1 or 2 questions here and there or 1 or 2 options here and there may be randomly picked up. But more or less, if you look at most of the questions, there is a pattern. These questions generally have their triggers in current events, right? So Anatolia, Turkey, yes, जैसे this Tibet है, Tibetan Plateau. Tibetan Plateau is a median mass. It is between Himalayas and the Kunlun Mountains. So similarly, Turkey has a plateau structure which has been uplifted, right? It's a median mass. It is called Anatolia. Anatolia is Kuzey Anadolu mountains, right? There are Taurus and Kuzey Anadolu mountains. So there are 2 mountain ranges to the north and south, and the central portion has been picked up. This is called Anatolia Plateau, which is part of Turkey. So first is correct. Emara, Ethiopia, we need to see Cabo Delgado, Spain, Catalonia. Catalonia was in news. Catalonia is in Spain. This is an area which was in news because of the Basque separatists, right? BASQUE, the Basque separatists. So this area was in news in Spain. There was protest for secession from Spain, this area, right? This is Basque separatist Catalonia. So again, Catalonia, Italy is wrong. 4 is wrong. 1 is right. We know this. But then only 2 pairs. B. Let us look at each option. Anatolia, Turkey. It is historical and geographical region, makes of modern day Turkey. Asia Minor bolte isko. Amhara, Ethiopia. This is correct. Amhara is a region in Ethiopia known for historical significance, ethnic population, internal conflicts and ethnic tensions. Amhara in Ethiopia. Again, this was in news because I believe there was some conflict that was going on there. That is why it was in news. Third, Cabo Delgado, Spain. This is wrong. It's a province in Mozambique, not Spain. It has been in news due to the insurgent activities and again, violence, right? Violence. These are all in news because of wrong reasons, right? So Cabo Delgado is in Mozambique. And lastly, Catalonia. We've seen Catalonia is a region in Spain, not Italy. It is known for independence. They're pushing for independence. It's Basque separatists, right? So correctly matched pairs are only Anatolia and Amhara. 2 pairs are matched. Other 2 are incorrect. Next, consider the following countries. 2023 का सवाल है Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Hungary, Latvia, and then Lithuania and Romania. Now, many of these countries are in Eastern Europe. See, we are more familiar with the Western Europe or the Scandinavian countries. Eastern Europe is relatively poorer. Eastern Europe relatively has indicators, HDI indicators, which may not match with the Europe that we are aware about, right? So that is why most of us don't focus on these smaller countries which are in Eastern Europe or even larger ones, because they tend to be relatively less represented, less developed as compared to the western part. So Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Hungary, Latvia, Lithuania, and Romania. Not all of them are there, but I'm just a broad pattern I'm telling you. So how many of the above mentioned countries share a land border with Ukraine? See, the question is from 2023. They are talking about borders with Ukraine. Again, current affairs. The Ukrainian crisis or the conflict in Ukraine or around Ukraine, that has created a trigger for a question which has been asked, right? So let us look at the answer. To determine how many of these countries share land border with Ukraine, let's analyze. Bulgaria does not share border with Ukraine. Czech का भी नहीं है. Hungary का है. Latvia, Lithuania, they are very small countries, and Romania shares a border. Look at the map. So here you have the map. You see this is Ukraine. You have Russia here. This is Crimean Peninsula. This is Black Sea, right? So here you have Belarus, Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, and Moldova. These are the countries in Europe which share border with Ukraine. Additionally, Poland, Slovakia, Belarus, Russia, and Moldova also share borders, right? So यहाँ पे ये जो सवाल हमको पूछा गया था, correctly match countries that share a border. Hungary, you can see Hungary is having border. Then it is Romania. So Hungary and Romania, they both share border with Ukraine of the options that were given to you. So final answer is A, only two. Only two countries share a border. All other countries do not have border, geographical border with Ukraine. Next, which of the following is a part of Congo Basin? Cameroon, Nigeria, South Sudan, and Uganda. Here, if you, again, Congo Basin matlab kya? Congo River. Congo is a country, Democratic Republic of Congo. But here we are talking about a basin. So basin is a term that is associated with a river. You know, Congo River, it's equatorial, it's in central portion of Africa, right? This Cameroon is a country which lies there. Nigeria, you know, Nigeria is not located there, right? It's towards southern portion, Nigeria. Then you have, Nigeria goes to the western portion, right? So Nigeria, it is in West Africa. South Sudan, again, northeast portion of Africa. And then Uganda is also eastern central portion, Uganda and nearby countries, right? So Cameroon is the answer. Congo Basin is world's second largest river, Amazon, located in Central Africa. It is primarily covered by Congo rainforest. What are the countries that are part of the Congo Basin? Democratic Republic of Congo, Central African Republic, Cameroon, Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, and partially it also has Angola, right? So this is the map. Yeah, Nigeria is here, right? So Nigeria, Niger, these are the countries which are located western side, right? Here, this is the Congo Basin that has been shown in the map, and you can see the countries here. So Cameroon is one of the country which is part of this Congo Basin, right? The rainforest around this river, right? Equatorial rainforest. Nigeria is not part of Congo. It lies to the northwest of Cameroon. Sudan is again towards the Nile River Basin. Uganda is not part of here. It is Nile Basin again. So finally, the answer is only A, Cameroon. So this is world geography again, right? Let us go to the next question. Which of the following countries are well known as the two largest cocoa producers of the world? Now, you know, cocoa is a raw material that is used for the manufacture of what we all cherish, relish. It's chocolates. So this cocoa is produced majorly in the western portion of Africa, right? Western portion of Africa, right? So Algeria and Morocco, no. Botswana and Namibia, no. It is Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana. It has Cocoa Triangle. Throughout the world, one of the richest area producing cocoa is called Cocoa Triangle. This Cocoa Triangle, Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire is Ivory Coast and Ghana. Madagascar and Mozambique, no, again, Madagascar, Mozambique are they're like, you know, monsoonal type of climate like India, right? So this cocoa is found here, Ivory Coast and Ghana, right? Explanation, Ivory Coast and Ghana are two largest cocoa producers. Largest producer is Ivory Coast, nearly 40% of global production. Ghana is second largest producer, 20%. Together, these two West African nations, they produce more than 60% of world's cocoa, primarily used in chocolate industry. Algeria and Morocco, these countries are not major cocoa producers. Botswana, Namibia, again, they are very arid. You know, Namibia, Namib desert hai wahan pe, right? And Madagascar and Mozambique, Madagascar produces some fine flavor cocoa, but it is not among the largest producers, right? So final answer is C, Ivory Coast and Ghana. Clear? So this is about cocoa, chocolate. Next. Consider the following countries: Finland, Germany, Norway, Russia. How many of the above countries have a border with North Sea? Right? North Sea. हमने बार बार पढ़ा है, सुना है. North Sea is one of the major fishing grounds of the world. It is around the islands of United Kingdom. So how many countries out of this, Finland, Germany, Norway and Russia, share border? See, Russia doesn't share border with North Sea. Russia का जो border आता है, you know that Arctic Sea is different, the whole border of Russia. But there is a small portion, Kaliningrad. This portion has border with Baltic Sea, not North Sea. Finland भी it's completely covered. Norway का border हो सकता है North Sea को. But Finland is, you know, Finland is completely covered by Sweden and this Norway. So Finland is towards Russia. It shares border with Russia. So Finland again has coast to Baltic, right? But not North Sea. Germany maybe. So Germany, Norway seem to be answered. Yeah. So Germany and Norway. Look at this. It is located in northern Europe. Finland does not have a coastline to North Sea. It borders Baltic. I've told you. Germany, it has coastline to North Sea. Norway also has a long coastline to North Sea. And Russia does not share border. Again, Baltic, Barents and other northern waters. Clear? So you can see the picture here. This is North Sea. If I have to show you, you can see North Sea is between, you know, this portion. So this is UK. Niche English Channel hai. You have Atlantic Ocean here. You have North Sea here. So this North Sea, you have UK ka border. You have this, you know, France, Belgium. This is Netherlands. You have Germany, Denmark. Sweden इधर आता है Baltic की तरफ. This is Norway. So Norway, the southern coast of Norway shares a border with North Sea. Understood? So this is about North Sea. So countries that have a border with North Sea, again Germany and Norway, only two countries from given options. The correct option remains B, only two. Clear? Next. Consider the following information: region and name of the mountain range and the type of mountain. See, region Central Asia, Europe, North America, South America. So it's three columns, right? And you have to consider the pairs. In how many of the above rows is the given information correctly matched? So it is not just two columns and then matching of the pairs. There are three columns. One is region, name of mountain and the type of mountain. Central Asia was just, no. Vosges and Black Forest, these are in Germany and these are block mountains. So Central Asia, ये term ही गलत है. So region is wrongly placed here. So Vosges is not a fold mountain. I told you these two are in Germany, Vosges and Black Forest, and these are block mountains. So these two columns are wrong about Vosges. Europe, Alps, block mountain. Here Europe and Alps is correct. It is the southern side of Europe where, you know, towards the coast of Mediterranean, you have this Alps mountains. Alps is a young fold mountain. It's volcano. It has a lot of volcanoes, right? So Europe and Alps is correct, but it is not block mountain. Alps is a young fold mountain like our Himalayas. North America, Appalachians, correct. If you look at the map of United States of America and China, and Canada, towards the east, so the eastern side has this southwest to northeast running Appalachian mountain, right? And this is fold. Seems to be correct. South America, Andes, fold mountain. This is also correct. So most probably only two, yes. So Central Asia, Vosges, this is wrong. Vosges is France and not Central Asia. Yeah, so Germany and France. So on the border between Germany and France, you have this Vosges and Black Forest. Clear? They are block mountains. Europe, Alps, block mountain. Again, Alps is fold mountain range. North America, Appalachians, it is correct. It's a fold mountain millions of years ago. And then South America, Andes, fold mountain, this is also correct. So the only pairs which are correctly matched are North America, Appalachians, fold mountain, and South America, Andes, fold mountains. The other two are incorrectly matched. The answer is B, only two.